I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the mule. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a mule.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, like 13, like 13.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Like 49. Like 49. Army.
Levis from the shotgun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Mo. 40 Rita.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Hey, come on. Here.
From the gun, Levis. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
22 Linda. On like 49.
Levis now off the play fake. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Like 24.
inside give to Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Staying with Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They'll come up first and 10.
Mike 0, Mike 0.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd and 12 now. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sideline throw complete to Cooper. It's a 20. Gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at first down here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Browns a first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Caught by Freiermuth. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. He has the first over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Steelers first down.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
Shotgun now for Levis. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers. Lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Mike 54.
From the 32. He beams one deep right side. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Zero's down, Mike's down, 49 Rita. Mike 0. Mike 0.
Levis setting to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jerome Baker has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Right 5-4.
After that pick, here's Levis. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
0.
Looking to throw, Levis. That throw finds Pickens. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Hold on, like 90.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught at the 25. There it is, touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Called in by Njoku, left side.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the air, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Like 90, like 90.
Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
49, right 49. Ahead.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Second and 3. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
From the gun, Levis. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Like 5-4. Like 5-4.
Levis throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Like 18 green. Or 54, like 54. Tonight.
Levis from the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Like 49.
Throwing his Levis on third down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, like 13, like 13.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Like 49. Like 49.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Mo. 40 Rita.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, Walker. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 4th down, here's Levis. He finds him beyond the marker. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Here we go.
Levis here on 1st down. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Hey, come on. Here.
A give up the gut to Walker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down from the red zone. Called in left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes, just like that.
On the play fake, it's Levis. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Mike zero.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed here to Pickens. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Mike 13.
To the ground with Walker. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Like 54.
Shotgun now for Levis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a two-point conversion coming up.
Like 13, like 13.
He's throwing for it. This is caught. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They give it to him again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push the lead up to 12. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Levis. Cut out left. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Offense in the hurry up here.
Tracy.
Walker on 1st down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Like 54.
Levis to the air now. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Third and short yardage, Levis. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Like zero.
To throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And he's going to be taken down after a decent gain to the 8. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 2nd and 13. Got a man. It's Njoku. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. So the Browns will take this win home with them.